Welcome back to our 6-part audio series called Sparking Your Financial Fire, Finding Your Inner Motivation to Set and Achieve Important Goals. I'm your host, Gretchen Oller-Hogg, and Jerry and I are excited for you to listen in on this audio called Finding Your Muse. In the last one, we discussed some ways to handle your inevitable obstacles. In today's session, we look at one of the most potent outside motivational sources you'll ever find. So you might want to grab some paper and a pen and get ready to take some notes. Also in this session, you're going to do a brief visualization. So it's best if you can be in a place without any distractions. In the 1999 movie called The Muse, Albert Brooks plays a man called Steven. Steven's successful screenwriting career appears to have peaked, and he's dealing with a downward slope. Desperate for help, he seeks the advice of a friend who introduces him to Sarah, played by Sharon Stone. Sarah inspires everyone around her with her big ideas and her infectious optimism. Everyone, that is, except for Steven, who becomes more and more frustrated with his lack of results. He gives her expensive gifts, moves her into his house, and watches while she helps his wife follow her dreams. But the creativity she inspires in his friends and family continues to elude him. Finally, in a moment of surrender, an idea hits him. He gives his play the perfect ending and realizes that Sarah was helping him all along. Imagine having a constant source of encouragement and motivation waiting to answer your call on a moment's notice, invigorating your life with fresh ideas and a seemingly inexhaustible supply of energy. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? In Greek mythology, the Muses were the offspring of the gods, traveling around the countryside, leaving new thoughts and ancient wisdom for anyone in need of inspiration. Who needs internal motivation when there are muses flitting around waving magic wands all over the place? Well, unfortunately, as we all know, mythological muses don't exist. However, there are people and things in your life that enliven your mind and spark intensity, creativity, and drive. You may find that whenever you have coffee with a certain friend, you feel refreshed and hopeful afterward. Or when you visit the museum and look at that special painting, maybe your heart swells and beats a little faster. Maybe it's a piece of music or a movie that brings tears to your eyes every time you hear it. Whatever it is, it's uplifting and life-affirming. These are your muses. They speak to your soul. They give you a little boost of energy that inspires you to do more, be better, and live out loud. Your muses fan the flames of inspiration like nothing else can. All right, let's take a deep breath. Go ahead and stretch. Wiggle those fingers and toes, and then close your eyes. You are going to do a brief visualization. Take several deep breaths, feeling your mind clear. And with every breath that you take, notice that your body relaxes more and more with each and every breath. Keep taking those nice deep breaths. Give your conscious analytical mind time to just take a vacation for a moment. Now, from where you're sitting, I want you to just imagine that you begin to float. You can feel light and buoyant and drift over your roof, above all of the noise of your everyday existence and way up beyond the clouds, just floating up and out, way beyond those clouds. Now, in your mind's eye, look around and notice a particularly bright spot on the horizon. I want you to float up and out toward that bright spot. And as you get closer to this golden point on the horizon, you can begin to notice that the city has given way to the forest, and the bright glow is emanating from a field in the middle of that forest. Imagine now that you float down into this field and use that amazing imagination of yours. Make it rich and vivid in detail, and find a box that glows from within. It's beautiful, and you can feel that whatever is inside this box holds great importance, amazing significance for you. And now, I want you to reach out and lift the lid, and there you see someone or something special. This is one of your muses. Maybe you knew it was there, or perhaps it's a surprise. Either way, it is a powerful totem for you. I'm going to just pause for a moment, and I want you to imagine that you are just sitting with your inner muse. Imagine what this inner muse would say to you. What would you feel, sense, notice? I want you to listen deeply for a moment. Imagine that you're receiving some very significant information from your inner muse. Okay, now open up your eyes. I want you to pick up that pad of paper and your writing utensil and write down what you found in that box. Write a short sentence under it, explaining how you feel when you're around this muse. And I'm going to give you a few seconds just to do that now, or pause the recording. Now, write one more thing in all capital letters. I will spend more time with my muse. All capital letters with a commitment here. I will spend more time with my muse. Write that down. Now, I want you to make this commitment, because this isn't just an intention. I want you to actually schedule time in your calendar to engage your muse. It may mean visiting on a regular basis or putting it on speed dial. It may simply mean keeping a picture in your wallet that you can look at in times of doubt. Whatever your muse is, it will not work for you unless you stay engaged with it. Much like Stephen and Sarah in the movie, you must treat your muse well. If it's a person, let them know how much they mean to you. If your muse is inanimate, polish it, restore it, cherish it, invest it with care and attention. Your muse brings out the best in you, and it will help keep you motivated. Remember, this supports you when you feel alone, when you feel derailed, and seek it out as often as possible. All right, that's all we have time for on this one. So again, join us next time for our final session in this series. Jerry and I really thank you for listening, and we want you to know the last one is called Motivation is Contagious, where we will discuss an often overlooked key to sparking your fires and keeping your motivation alive. And as a reminder, these audios go hand in hand with our home study series called Lighting Your Fire, Finding Your Inner Motivation to Set and Achieve Important Goals. And you can find that on our website, which is www.lightenupandthrive.com. Until the next time, keep on thriving.